Mindfulness, a process that leads towards the acceptance of ourselves. Chris and PY were university students in Hong Kong. Wanting to promote their well-being, they received mindfulness courses and practiced the corresponding exercises. Together, they studied and practiced the mindfulness theories, of which they found useful. 1. Mindful eating. Definition: one should focus non-judgmentally on the sensations corresponding to eating, such as the taste of the food, the feeling of the food in their mouth, and the feeling of hunger, as well as the present moments during the eating process. Manku, Egan, Kate, Hussein, Mencios, 2020. Albers, 2018, page 17, suggests the following steps, 5S. First, sit. Sit down and pay attention to eating. Second, slow. Look at the food carefully, while putting the first piece into your mouth and chew it slowly. Third, savor. Pay attention to the flavors and textures of the food. Fourth, swallow. Swallow the first piece of the food before eating the second piece. Finally, smile. Smile after eating the first piece of food. Buckworth, 2019, adds that being thankful for the food, describing its flavors, and avoiding distractions while eating are other strategies for mindful eating. She also suggests that mindful eating helps people enjoy their food. Chris recalls her experience in doing this exercise. Before she ate an orange, she first smelled it. When she puts the first piece into her mouth, instead of biting it, she savored it for 5 minutes in order to feel the change of its texture, and then she swallowed it. She elaborated that the orange was sour when she first put it into her mouth, but became tasteless after 5 minutes. During these few minutes, she focused on its sensation instead of the surrounding environment. PY had a similar thought. While this practice allowed her to experience the 5 senses, it reminded her to pay more attention to the small details in her daily life, even though they could seem to be trivial. While enhancing her awareness and understanding of herself, this mindfulness practice reminded her to think more positively, despite the challenges that she was facing. 2. Mindful breathing. Chris explains the following steps for mindful breathing that she practices when she wakes up in the morning. She first sits up straight with her palms on her thighs and feet on the floor. Second, closes her eyes. Third, takes a deep breath. Fourth, slowly breathes out while focusing on her shoulders and palms and focusing on the contact between her feet and the floor. Afterwards, she relaxes both shoulders. Chris explains that the aim of mindful breathing is to focus on the sense of your touch through the contact of your palms and feet with different objects. During the process, Chris pays attention to the 5 senses instead of the surrounding environment. To PY, during this exercise, she can feel that her thoracic cavity, her chest, leads the whole breathing process, while paying attention to her inner thoughts and realizing the mistakes that she has made inadvertently. Her observation was consistent with Feldman, Greason, and Sanfield's 2010 feel that mindful breathing can help to reduce repetitive and passive thoughts that occur due to stress and circumstance. 3. Body scanning mindfulness. PY practiced body scanning mindfulness because she finds herself feeling easily distempered when she is hungry and does not eat. Through this practice, she has learned to position herself in a better posture, thus being less stressed and irritated. Her experience tends to match with Bruno Meyer and Brueggel's 2020 study that this practice helps people to fall asleep more easily, which means that people can feel more at ease through practicing the body scanning mindfulness. To both students, mindfulness has provided a great opportunity to focus on the present moment and to find greater acceptance towards themselves. PY further suggests that mindfulness can help de-escalate one's temper, to find more compassion for others, and that it can be done whenever we want, even when we are walking or taking public transport.